Here's the setup. What you're gonna need is this is the thread that comes out of your tank, and I have it so they're chained together so that 4 of them will run. So what you need to do is you need to get something where the gas line can thread into directly into your tank. Just looks like this. And then you're gonna need something to connect this that's gonna mate to the 3/4 inlet. So you can see this comes down here. It goes into the regulator, but it also finds its 3/4 inch transmission line down here, and the line goes down. There's a extra ball valve there, but it just runs along the home. There's a secondary regulator here. Sorry, I just overkill, but this regulator has to be in a position where it's up. So wherever the pipe will hold on, these connectors will hold the galvanized pipe up, it's going to automatically connect this and hold that still, so you don't have to mess with that. And then it just runs along. And then what you need to do is, this is this on and off valve that you're going to need to put in line somewhere. All this is a Home Depot, and you can just customize it based on how far off the wall you need. And then eventually you need to terminate it somehow, and then there's this flex line, and the flex line is what runs into the this is just an elbow, and there's like I think the line that runs off this elbow, that the actual galvanized pipe, I think it's a 6-inch line that goes in there, but you have to figure that out. And this is, you're just going to put this wherever the generator is going to sit. And then this flex line, they make them in different sizes, but you got to make sure it's 3/4 to match the plumbing. And then there's also a special connector that threads into 3/4, but then as it compresses down and it pinches and seals, there's no glue required in between this or any sort of pipe sealant. And then you need pipe dope, which is the yellow stuff on every connection. Every connection has to have that so it doesn't leak. And then what I have in addition to this line here, the hard to galvanize for propane, I also have this quick connect for natural gas. So I can select, do I want the propane to stop here, which I do, and then this is all stopped, and then I have the main feed is the propane, the natural gas, and this is just a quick connect. So I can either select natural gas all the time as a primary source, and then this is the backup source. And again, now this is the flex line, and the flex line here is just that. And then I have another, this is the actual shut off for the propane, the natural gas to the generator. It's easy. They're like $10. And this is just for the gas line, and this is 3/4 as well. So you may want to look at a flex line as an option, as long as nothing will fall on it or drive over it or anything like that. That's a pretty good idea. Quick connect is pretty cool. And it's just like an air chuck. I'll show you. Turn off this first. So shut this off here. And this just disconnects like this. Connects in there. That's it.